What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are about to install a V-part wig from Ashimary.com, and as usual I just want to show you guys what I got in my package, and you can get on the website as well. So we got a robe, we got a wig cap. Y'all know how much I love robes, so I'm gonna be wearing the robe in this video. We got some lashes and also a tension band for if you're gonna use a lace wig, but we won't be using that today. We got an edge brush, absolutely gonna be using that, and a razor. I'm gonna use that for my mustache because yeah. So this is what the wig is looking like straight out of the package, and this is their kinky straight V-part wig, and I got this wig in 24 inches. Like, I need y'all to see the fullness of this wig in a sec, but of course it comes with adjustable that adjustable wig strap in the back, and also the clips that is very essential when you're wearing a V-part wig. But honey, it's the fullness and the body for me. Like, look how full this hair is. I absolutely love kinky straight hair because I don't have to put too much effort into my hair to make it match, because with silky hair and natural hair just don't go together. Like, they do not go together, honey, like at all. So we love us some kinky straight over here. Like, it gives us a life. First things first, I'm gonna go in with my hot combs just to flatten out the top of this wig. Like, it is essential to get that top flat, because once you install the wig, you're gonna see them bumps and grooves when you're trying to blend your hair with it. So we need to get it flat on top. So when I say flat, I don't mean silky flat. Like, it's not gonna ever be silky. This is a kinky straight hair, like, so be for real. So I'm gonna go in light with my flat iron first, just to see how much I want this to be straight. So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna need to get it straighter than straight. So I'm gonna do it in sections. So first I do the bottom half first. I'm gonna go in with a hot comb again, and also I'm gonna be using a wax stick. With wax stick, hot comb, and a flat iron, those three together is just plain magic when it comes to straightening out a hair. As I said, it's not gonna be silky straight, but it's gonna be straight enough where it still looks natural, like as if my hair was this long. I got it blown out and a slight silk press, as opposed to just a super silky press, if that makes sense. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, look how full, and you can still see the yaki texture in this hair. I just love the natural look of it all, and she is flowing. Like, look at that body. So now it is time to prep my hair for our V-part install. And what I'm going to do is I want to do a side part. Usually with V-part wigs, I always go for a center part because I feel like it's the easiest to achieve. So I'm like, yeah girl, we're going to go for the challenge, and we are about to do a side part, not just a regular side part. We want to do a little soupy soup action. So I'm just sectioning my hair for what I need. So I'm going to use a decent amount of a leave out for this look. You can go thinner if you want, but I just know that I need that weft on top to be hidden, and I just want it to look natural as possible. Now that I have sectioned my hair with a leave out, I'm just going to put my hair in a quick bun. Now it is time to install this wig. So first things first, I try to assess where I'm going to lay the wig and make sure that I have a good enough leave out. And so I open the clip of the wig and then just try to clip it around. So I'm gonna have like that little extra piece on the side since I'm using this much leave out. So I just lay it on the side, then put or clasp the clip in. I don't even know if I said that right, but I snap the clip in and then I just adjust the wig with the combs inside. And another tip that I would advise, if you're gonna wear this wig for a decent amount of time, I would suggest like just sewing the back down on the sides. If not, you can just use a bobby pin just to hold it down and it will still feel super secure. Now we are most definitely about to use heat on our hair just to make sure that blendage is absolutely giving. So first things first, I go in with my heat protectant always, even though my hair is already heat trained, but still I'm gonna go in with that heat protectant. And then first I use this tiny flat iron that I got from my beauty supply store, and that helps me to get to the roots of my hair as opposed to like using a hot comb, because a lot of time with the hot comb I feel like I'm gonna burn myself. But when I use this little tiny comb, it gets the job done. And then I go in with the flat iron just to finish off the rest of my hair, because that little flat iron is not gonna do it for my entire hair. Now once everything is flat ironed and laid and slayed and fried, I'm gonna go in and make sure that I have my little swoop parting, and then I'm gonna go back in with the wax stick to make sure all the flyaways are laid. Then I spray some EBI and spray onto my edge brush, and I'm gonna do a little swoop action. I like to use the EBI because it's gonna give a soft swoop, as opposed to if I used a edge control and then it's gonna be greasy, doesn't match the rest of the texture of my hair. This is our final look, and look at the blendage. Like, I'm loving how well my hair blended with this wig. It is absolutely giving. It is gorgeous. I love the body, the length, everything just delicious. All the details for this wig will be in my description box below. I got it in 24 inches and it is long. Let me know what you guys think about this unit. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all major social media platforms at Chev, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Go on, big up on yourself. Bye guys.